Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm Shaneika Monae. I'm your favorite hair plug, favorite hair industry entrepreneur, favorite mentor, favorite all things that has to do with hair. Yeah, that's me. I've been running my business since 2015, all while working a job. And in the beginning of it all, I actually was going to school at night. So yeah, I was doing a lot in the beginning, and now I'm here almost 10 years later because I did start my business in 2015. So yes, started my business in 2015 with less than $1,000. Probably was less than 500 because at the time hair wasn't that much, and they were really shipping. At the time when I was getting in the hair industry, they would send out free samples. All you had to do was pay for the shipping when you inquired about, testing out the hair and things like that. So I didn't have any investors, didn't have any bank loan. Everything was from my own bank account, savings or whatever. All trial and error. I do have degrees, but didn't have anything to do with business degree. Like, I didn't even know I was going to be an entrepreneur. I thought it was going to be like, I thought I was going to be a criminal profiler at one point in time, but neither here nor there. So everything I learned, again, was basically trial and error. Like, I didn't have any education on how to run a business. Everything was like Google, being on Facebook, being on Instagram, asking questions, late nights, YouTube, basically just a figure it out type of energy and vibes, which is still how I am today. Like, I say that you always should remain a student, no matter how much you grow in your business, no matter how far you get in life, always remain a student in the game. Never feel like you know everything. So yeah, I didn't know what an LLC was. I didn't know anything about a business account. I was one of those ones that was going back and forth between, going in and out of my personal account. I didn't know, guys. I didn't know. And then also you have to have an LLC first or EIN number before you even can get the business account, because they're going to ask for the information. And I didn't know that, because I was prepared to get the business account once I found out. But in midst of all that, like going online and filling it out, they was asking for information that I didn't have. So that kind of halted the business account thing. But I still kept, I had 2 checking accounts at the time. So I put one, my business stuff in one checking account, and then kept my personal stuff. So that's kind of how I did it until I got that business account set up. So I got my business account set up probably 2018, 2019. I didn't have a website till 2017. So everything was going through PayPal invoice. I was sending out emails. I had everything posted on Instagram, how to inquire about an order. And thankfully my audience trusted me enough to, hop on line, ask questions, and then give me their emails, because they had to send me their emails in order for me to send an invoice via PayPal. And then also I would ship, go to the post office with a ton of orders. And at the time I didn't know PayPal had the feature of, getting the pre-labels. I didn't know that. So I was going to the post office with my orders, and had to remember what order I had that order in, my orders in, to know which person got the what person order it was, so that on the receipt, because on the receipts it only has a state and tracking number. It doesn't say who was going to. So I had to remember in the order of whose tracking number was which, because then I would go back home and plug the tracking number into PayPal. I'm lying. I had to go back home. I had template emails for tracking, for sending out tracking numbers once it was shipped. So this, again, I wasn't using all PayPal's features because I didn't know PayPal had these features where you could just plug in the tracking information and they will automatically send the email with them letting them know hey, your order has been tracked, or you could change the status of it, process and everything like that. I didn't know it. So I was doing everything manually, saying your order has been processed. Look forward to seeing your tracking information in the next however long my processing and shipping time frame was. So I was sending out emails like that, all while getting emails for people to pay for invoices. And then on the invoice, I had if you don't pay for this invoice by this time, it's canceled. So I had to give out so much information because I didn't have a website until 2 years later. I didn't do a photo shoot until 2 years later. But I did all this with the intention of making sure I had my money set aside to do these things the right way, so I don't have to continue to do them every year. So I did the photo shoot. Once the photos got, then I did the website. So yeah, that's just a little bit of my background as far as like my learning as I go type of thing, because I still learn as I go. I didn't know anything about sales tax. Like, I didn't even have that part set up for paying for sales tax, but once I got my LLC, I had all of that information there. So I wouldn't say I learned everything the hard way. I would say I learned everything in the way I was supposed to learn it, given I didn't know any of this information up front. Like, it literally was like me learning as I go. And honestly, I enjoyed that experience because it builds character and it pushes you past your limits, because you really have to like stick it out when you don't know nothing. But fast forward to now, I built my business. Not only do I sell hair extensions, because at first I only sold hair extensions. That was it. Later on, I added closures and frontals and wigs, and that was after I had educated myself on those things, learning that bundles quality and wigs and closure quality could be different sometimes. And then a few years after that, I think like 2020 during the pandemic, I had dropped my hair care products specifically made for hair extensions. Now, this is going to be another topic for another video, but I had to pivot. When I first dropped my hair care line, it was for natural hair, so we're going to tap back into that another video. But the hair care products are specifically made for hair extensions. I tested out the vendor maybe a year or two before I even launched it. Like, I'm one of those people that have to test out before I gotta know my product, because it's really quality over quantity over here. I gotta know what I'm selling, so that when my customers ask, I have an answer for them. But also now I'm in the midst of finally dropping my mentorship, where I help other women, or other people I should say, start and scale their own hair business without losing their freaking minds, you know. So yeah, that's just a little bit of me. So basically, I just created this space to share everything, wins, lows, behind the scenes of running a business, while still showing up for my 9 to 5, because I do have a job. I am a HR specialist, senior HR specialist, for payroll and benefits. So I do work a 9 to 5 still, and how I'm making it all happen one day at a time, because like I said, everything is up and down, especially during these unpredictable times that we're going through right now. If you know, you know, and I'm sure you know. So as a woman who is ready to level up, love quality of any products, not just hair, because anything that is attached to my business and my name has to be quality, loves luxury, but also kind of giving that around the way girl type of vibe, because I love luxury, but I'm also like around the way, love a good sell, you know, things like that, and want to turn your side hustle into a real business, because I know, you know, everyone has a little hustle going on, and just ready to like turn it into, you know, another income driven type of business. And even if you don't have it all figured out, I am here to help you, especially when it comes to selling hair. Or if you just want to buy hair, you don't want to sell, and you are interested into learning more about what to get, what hairstyle, learning how to care for hair extensions, because you also have, if you're going to buy hair, which is an investment, you also should know how to properly take care of it. And I'm a girl for that too. Like, I have hair care products specifically for hair extensions. I got the bundles and I got the hair care products. So, you know, it's a one-stop shop when you come shopping with me. You know, check me out. Dreamlesshair.com. Also, you will see the section on there that says Dreamless University. That is where you can find all the mentorship information. But you can also contact me on Instagram, Facebook, Threads, Twitter. I'm also on Pinterest, X. I guess that's Twitter too. And my handle for all of them is Dreamless Hair. Oh, and I'm also on TikTok. I give great tips on TikTok. They love it. They love me over there. And now on YouTube. So if you could just take a moment and subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. Feel free to drop your comments in the comment section. If you want to email me, you can email me at support@dreamlesshair.com. Like I said, jump in my DMs, send me an email, put your comment down below. I am, you know, open to any suggestions on anything you have questions about, anything you would like to see on my channel. Again, I am Shaneika Monae, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. See y'all soon.